Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a beer bottle or any kind of bottle opener from a drawing with dimensions. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and open up Design Sparks Mechanical. Give it a second to load up. Then we want to go ahead and go up to File, New, and New Design. Want to change it to Plan View. Minimize. I have a drawing already from the internet, so I'm going to go ahead and drag that over to the center. Now what we got to do here is make sure that we change the units from inches to metric, and then we have to scale up the art. So to do that, to do the first, we'll go ahead and go to File, go down to Design Spark Options, go ahead and click on Units, go ahead and change the type from Imperial to metric, and then go ahead and click OK. Okay, now we can go ahead and maximize the page. So this is going to be, I need to put a reference line here for 47.2 millimeters. So we'll go ahead and draw a line. And we'll click there. It needs to be 47.2, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. Click the arrow select to click off of it. So we're a little bit long in the with the graphic, so we'll go ahead and click on the corner, hold down the shift key, and we'll scale it down a little bit. And a little bit more. Alright, now we got to scale it up. It's a little too small. Right about there. Okay, that's good enough. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that line. We don't really need that. Okay, so first we're going to draw everything with lines. So we'll go ahead and put our circles in there. So we'll click on the circle tool. Go ahead and go to the center here. Click and drag up. We're going to go, let's see here. This is going to be 19.5 times 2, so it'll be 39. So we'll go ahead and put in 39 millimeters. And then we'll go click and drag the second one, which is 13.5, so that would be 10, 20, 26, that's 27, so we'll go ahead and put in 27. Okay, now select the arrow tool to click off of it. Now we need to create this line right here. So we need to put a line in the center there. So we'll go ahead and put a line right here. Actually, I'm going to undo that. Undo. Go get your line tool. Go from this point here all the way up to the top. We're just going to move it over. Okay, click on the select tool. Oh, got to go redraw that again. So click there. Drag up to there, click. Just click the select tool. Now we're going to switch to this icon here. Offset curve. So we want to go over 8.5. So click, drag over, punch in 8.5 on the keyboard, hit enter. Then we go ahead and get rid of this one. We don't need it. So now we're going to go ahead and trim. So we'll go to the trim icon, which is right up here, trim away. We want to trim away this one, this one, this one, and this one right there. Okay, so now we have this basic shape here. Now we're going to go ahead and create this stuff here. So go ahead and get the line tool. We're going to create another line from here to here. Click the select tool to click off of it. Now go ahead and go back to your offset curve. We want to offset this 13 down this way. So go ahead and key in 13 on the keypad. And we want to offset it the same up here to the top. So 13. Hit the select button to click off. Okay, we're not going to need this right here once we do all that. Okay, now we want to go ahead and put our line in from here over to here so we can draw these circles. But I already know where it is going to be. So, well, let's just do this the right way. Okay, so click the line tool again. We're going to go from here, 17.3, so punch in 17.3, enter. Then we're going to go from that 17.3, 47.2, enter. Okay, now we'll go click the select button. Now we're going to go from here to do our radius. So go ahead and get the circle tool. Click and drag out. We want to be 12, so 12. And then we'll go ahead and click and drag out to 12. Okay. So click the select tool to click off of it. Now we need a line right there. Actually, these. Okay, this looks like it's off a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the circles. Something was not right there. We'll do it a different way. Go ahead and hit delete. I'm going to get the line tool. We go from endpoint to endpoint. Okay, that's a little bit better. Then we're going to go ahead and get the radius tool, create rounded corner tool, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll punch in 6. There we go. And then we'll go from here, punch in 6. Okay, now we have our shape here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get the trim tool, trim away. We want to trim away that, trim away that, trim away the middle there. We don't really need this line anymore. Okay, so basically here's our bottle opener, and we note that this bottle opener is 0.06 thick, so, or 1.5 millimeters thick. Okay, so we want to go ahead and delete this drawing. We don't need it anymore. So Control minus, select tool, click on the graphic, hit the delete button. Go, okay, zoom in, Control plus. We can go ahead and delete these two lines, that we don't need those. Okay. This right here, we can radius this once the part is extruded. So we're going to go ahead and spin this. And we're going to go ahead and pull. We're going to pull this out 1.5. Let's go click 1.5. All right, we'll go ahead and spin. Okay, we can get rid of the center part here. We don't need this. So go ahead and hit delete. Then we're going to put a little radius in right there. So Control plus to zoom in. Go ahead and get your pan button and scroll down. Go ahead and select the pull. We'll click on that line there and pull out. And we'll put in like 0.85 millimeter. Hit the select button. Now we're going to pan up. Use your spin tool. And we'll do the same down here. Go to pull. 0.85 0.85, so they're both equal. Okay, and then we'll zoom out. So to do that, hit Control minus on the keyboard. We'll go ahead and change the view here from to top. All right, we want to put a little hole right here. So we're going to go ahead and use a reference line. Oh, sorry, undo. Orient that to top. Let's go to select. Click on there. Let's go to the line tool. We'll go from the point there to the point down here. Okay, now we'll go ahead and click the select tool to click off. Get our circle tool. We'll put it right there on the midpoint. And we're going to draw a hole 5 millimeters. So we'll hit 5, enter. Go ahead and click the select tool to click off of it. We don't need that line anymore, so click the line, hit the delete button on the keyboard. We'll go ahead and use our spin tool, spin this ever so slightly. Go ahead and get this pull tool. Click here and just pull through. Now get the select key, select tab. Go ahead and change the view here to top. We could have radiused these more, but that's okay. And normally I'd put a fillet around this whole thing to make it smooth. We can do that if we want. You don't have to. It's probably okay flat like this. So we'll go ahead and end the tutorial. Go ahead and go back to top view. Okay, so there's your little bottle opener.